I've been thinking a lot about my OCIA journey, and I'm having second thoughts. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad you're here today. First off, I just want to thank everyone for being so interactive on my videos, commenting, making suggestions, being supportive of my channel by subscribing and liking. All those things really help the algorithm and make it so that this video can reach more people. So I'm not having second thoughts about becoming Catholic. In fact, I am more certain than ever that this is what God is calling me to do. How I want to live out my faith once I enter the church. I want to talk about something that's been really heavy on my heart. The pull I've been feeling towards the traditional Latin Mass. I might be switching to a parish that celebrates it. So for those of you who don't know, I've been attending OCIA at a Novus Ordo parish. The people have been absolutely wonderful. But as time has gone on, I've just been feeling this longing inside of me. And I think what that longing is for something older, something that feels timeless, this sense of sacredness. Something that completely pulls you away from the world for just 1 hour. And it reminds you that you're in the presence of God. Lately, I've been feeling really torn, and this is not like something that has been going on for a really long time, so I'm really using discernment. I'm praying about this. I don't want this to feel like it's some kind of impulsive decision. Is it more self-serving? I have to really analyze that because coming from a Protestant background, I've done the typical church shopping where I go to this church because I like the sermon, or I go to that church because the music's better, or whatever. Remember, becoming Catholic, we're stepping away from that because church isn't about entertainment. It's not about feeling good because you like the sermon that day. It's about real, true worship, not just singing songs and feeling that emotional presence when you're singing these songs. And a lot of people, that's what they say is worship. You know, you sing songs and you hear a sermon. But when you go to a Catholic Mass, it's totally different. So this desire that I have for this reverent tradition, now there is a TLM parish. It's about 40 minutes away from me. Right now, we spend about 20 minutes driving to the parish here in town. It's the only Catholic church here. It's not that I would just not want to go there if there was another one. This really just has to do with the Latin Mass. So last week I was watching a video from a YouTube channel called The Catholic Wife, and her husband were talking about a recent situation that happened here in Tennessee at the Diocese of Knoxville, where they said that they are canceling the TLM by the end of the year. This really shook me because I saw how upset they were. They were talking about how they felt about it. This was a really sensitive topic because I think they used to live in this area. They know people who go to this parish out there. These people are really heartbroken now. The Mass that they love and they've been celebrating is just gonna be gone. It's gonna be taken away, which I have mixed feelings about. This is kind of a hard thing for me to process because I'm a new convert and I'm so excited about coming into the Catholic faith and joining the church. And when I hear about stuff like this, like, oh, they're gonna cancel the TLM and they'll shut it down, I just don't know how to feel about that. It just doesn't sit right with me. It really doesn't. Part of me is just like, you know what? Why can't everyone just do what they want? You know, I don't understand everything. I don't make the rules. And quite frankly, I don't even understand how all the rules are made yet. This is still a learning journey for me. What I do understand is that we do have to respect the ones who do make these decisions and these choices. It's just something we have to accept as the Catholic Church. It's not like we can just be like, well, I'm going to go to a different Catholic church that teaches something else. Well, this is where I'm trying to make sure that I'm not making emotional decisions. But when I heard this, I thought to myself, well, I had already been thinking about the Latin Mass for a while now, thinking, well, I wish we could go, but it is really too far. And we're already going to our OCIA classes here, so I don't know how that would really work out if we just decided to go there next. I mean, what about our classes? So these are things that I'm really trying to work out, but I'm asking God, give me a sign, you know, show me if this is the right thing to do, if it's gonna work out. And so overall, this whole situation in Knoxville, I just thought to myself, okay, this could happen at any time. It could even happen here. I'm in the Nashville area. So the Nashville diocese could do the same thing. What they wanna do is just make people do the Novus Ordo in Latin if they wanna do the Latin Mass. I have attended a Latin Novus Ordo, and it's beautiful. I like it. I don't have any complaints about it at all. I think it's absolutely beautiful. Again, I just don't like the idea of trying to modernize things. It feels almost like Protestantism. One thing that I don't like about Protestantism is them stripping things away. You know, look at the churches. They stripped away all the religious imagery. They're plain and boring. You don't even have crosses in some of these churches. It just looks like a concert hall. I don't like that. It feels weird. It doesn't feel holy. It doesn't feel reverent at all. When I hear about the modernization of the Catholic Church, stripping away tradition little by little, and they're saying it's because of unity. Well, this is just my 2 cents, and some other people might feel the same way. When the Mass is in Latin all over the world, guess what? Everyone knows it. That's unity. I go to Spain or I go to some other place, I don't understand their language, and they're doing the Novus Ordo in their language. Guess what? I won't be able to follow along because I don't know their language. But if it's in Latin and I'm familiar with the Latin Mass, guess what? I'm good to go. I really love that. And so the whole concept of unity, I don't really like that. I don't think that you can like force people to be united. And I know that Pope Leo has talked about not wanting the TLM to create a situation where people are really polarized. I'm going to be going to the parish where the TLM is. I'm going to be talking to the priest. And I did go to a Mass this last week and talk to him briefly if they do offer OCIA classes there and if I would be able to transfer there. I did explain to him briefly what I've been doing this last few weeks. And he said yes. So I'm going to go ahead and go check out their OCIA classes there and talk to him. Now, here's one thing that I actually really do like is that because it's such a small parish, the OCIA classes there are actually taught by the priest. I don't know how many people go to this class, but I'm going to find out and I'll keep you guys updated on that. I want to go see it and really feel it out before I make a solid decision. Overall, I think Catholicism is absolutely beautiful, regardless whether you're celebrating a Novus Ordo or a TLM. I know people who are happy at both, and that's wonderful. So if you've ever felt torn between the Novus Ordo and the TLM, I'd love to hear your thoughts. You know, maybe you're going through OCIA too, or maybe you've been Catholic your whole life. Please let me know. Reading your comments helps me so much. I learn a lot and I get a lot of food for thought. So please do that. I appreciate it. Please pray for me as I discern this next step. Don't forget to subscribe and I will see you next time. God bless.